diverse, tonality, not challenge. What's the opposite of challenge? Blessed.
That's it.
Tonality blessed singers of our generation. That worked, hey man.
Look how God came through.
He came through, gave us the word.
It's the word on this Yebba album.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Camarray.
And I'm Zaiah. And this is the Music Report Card, where albums are reviewed based on the vocals, lyrics,
the production, as well as the sonic flow, baby.
All right, today we are actually going to be reviewing Yebba's new album.
And it's called Dawn.
All right, if you haven't already checked out our previous video, which is video 1 of 2,
that's right.
We actually react to the songs, and now we're here to talk about them and review them and give Yebba her grade.
Yes.
But we also would like to invite you to subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you drop down in the comments. Let us know what you think about our decisions in
whatever you gotta
grading,
say. You know
anything you gotta say. Let us know what your favorite song is.
That's right.
Also, we want you to share this video with everyone you know.
Yes.
And also click the notification bell. Yebba is an American singer born and raised in West Memphis, Arkansas. She released her debut single, Evergreen, in 2017 to moderate success.
Since then, she has collaborated with Chance the Rapper, Drake, PJ Morton, and a host of others. Her debut album, Dawn, is finally here, and we are here to review it.
Yes, we are.
That's right. But before we get there, we want to congratulate her for finally putting out a full body of work. We've all seen Evergreen in my mind, and her singing
Evergreen. Where you at?
I don't know the note.
My Evergreen. You don't know the song?
I don't know. I know the song. I ain't practice my note though. I don't want to come out here sounding
down
crazy.
to the river where the water beams.
But yes, she's been everywhere. She has been on Everybody in Their Mama album and singing Everybody in Their Mama songs. But now we finally get to get her all by herself on this debut album, Dawn. So with that being said, we are going to give her a salutation. Yebba, we know it is a hard thing to put together a body of work, and we are super excited that you have blessed us with Dawn.
Did you see her? I think it was. I'm assuming it was maybe a recent post. Well, it was a recent post for sure. But she posted something. She had like snot running down, and she was crying and everything
because of the album.
Because of like how well the album's doing so far.
So yeah. Shout out Yebba. I'm sure she's gonna come out and kill it.
Absolutely.
We waiting for you. So this one is for you, Yebba.
Good luck to you, Yebba.
All right. Well, that went down smooth. All right, let's get this party started. Zay, let's talk about your first favorite song.
All right, so my first favorite song is Stand. After you've done all you can, you just stand.
Stand.
Right. However, it's kind of the same stand because when it's all said and done, she's pretty much saying, will you stand? So the song just really captivated me.
Yeah.
I love that the beginning of the song has its own little intro. Then it transitions into the music that has this feel, the feel of like a storytelling.
Oh yeah.
And then she's obviously telling the story as soon as she starts that first verse. But most importantly, I love the lyrics, y'all. The lyrics of this song. She said, when you went away, moonlight took the day, stars and darkness all collided in the loneliest of space.
Wow.
But after all this has happened, will you stand? Pretty much, like, will I pick myself back up and will I stand? And can you stand the rain as well? So tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? So yeah, that's my thoughts on Stand. That's why it's one of my favorites. Definitely a beastie song. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about. Will you stand?
I couldn't help but think about Karen Clark.
Really?
She was the I know Yebba is like, she's a big singer. Like, she's a fan of all the major singers, and that just, I haven't heard anybody do that except for Karen. And so
I don't
to hear that,
feel like she did it though. I feel like she said, "Will you stand?" And then they did, yeah. Because the way she did, "Will you stand?" and put the on the end, it sounds like she's saying stand, 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 stand. Like when you hear it, so it sounds like they kind of copied it and looped it. And I mean, I think they intentionally made it sound like that because it kind of probably sounded good, and they were like, "Oh, let's leave your little duh at the end of that in there, and it'll just keep rolling over." And
well, hopefully we'll get a chance to see her perform it live.
Absolutely.
And if it gives Karen Clarkson, it's gonna be a moment for me. But I'm sorry,
I'm all good.
Okay, my first favorite song was Louie Bag featuring Smino. I love. I mean, listen, I don't even think we have to mention, I'm going to keep mentioning it, but you don't have to mention the vocal delivery and the vocal of these songs. I mean, I think it goes without saying that Yebba is one of the most creative, diverse, tonality, not challenged. What's the opposite of challenged?
Blessed. That's it.
Tonality blessed singers of our generation. That worked, hey man.
Look how God came through.
Come on, gave us the word.
It's the word on this Yebba album.
If you feel blessed, just lift your hands and tell them thank you.
And after you've done all you can,
you just stand. All right, so yes, vocal delivery without saying it is amazing. Okay, at one point she sounded like Erykah Badu, which I know you mentioned in our reaction video. I loved her little higher pitched. It's like she. I am going to talk a little bit about her vocal. She is so talented that it's like.
End.
Well, no. I have to put this in here because I might forget. Her vocal is so amazing that sometimes it, for me, just seems like she is just playing around, and she it just comes so fluidly that it's just like she can do whatever she wants, and that's how she's able to flip her tones and her everything. And so it's just an amazing song. But for the rest of this time, I'm going to talk about Smino and how he killed this verse. He said, "I've never been sweet, no honeycomb." Y'all get it? It's honeycomb, the cereal. All right. Money gone, granny gone, run along. City burn, pinning on the Pentagon.
Why you say cereal? Like it's like just honeycomb cereal. It's just a honeycomb in general.
Oh, okay. When I think of honeycomb, I think of the cereal. All right. Pinning on the Pentagon. Can't make it up, no Revlon. Get it? Got it? Good. Okay. Shit bubble up, Rev Run. Okay, now this is the part where it gets real good for me because I used to watch Run's house faithfully. And y'all remember how he used to always be in that bathtub with the bubbles running. So paying attention to detail, amazing wordplay, amazing. Had the episodes, this is a rerun episodes. What's the show I just said? Run's house. All makes sense, right? Okay, good. And they tell me go pray to the Reverend, which Rev Run is a Reverend. I also love at the end of the song, which they mentioned in our reaction video, how Louie Bag runs into One More Smile. When you talk about a sonic flow, that is exactly what we're talking about. And so for me, Louie Bag, I wanted to add One More Smile as another one of my faves, but I'm just gonna tack it on to the end of Louie Bag. So Zay, what's your next one?
All right, so my next favorite song is Boomerang. Love the concept, love the idea of everything you've done to me is gonna come right back to you. I also love that the song really gets you moving. It has. And I just love so much about this song, y'all. I loved it when a sad song is put into something that's a little bit more upbeat. Yeah, so it's like, the sadness and sad things, but it's still uplifting at the same time. So the chants in the song, oh my gosh, so nice. She has these little chants going on, boomerang sounds, all this different stuff happening. She's giving you some highs, some lows, tones, which she gives on the whole album, all of that. But yeah, Boomerang, y'all. Definitely check it out, and definitely check out the video. Video is definitely pretty cool. Yeah.
All right, well, let's move into my next one, which if y'all saw the reaction video, I could barely make it through it, and that is For Distance. Listen, this song feels super neo-soulish, but because Yebba is not like a neo-soul artist, her vocal kind of sits right in the sweet spot of the song, and it carries it so beautifully. Her vocals are what I like to call ethereal and just so beautiful. She says in the song, if your heart can find a new reason for someone special to hold on to, I wonder wonder if I would do. And that for me just, I don't know, the lyric of that is just so cool to me. The groove of the song is amazing. I love the groove. The end of the song, such a vibe. She is really just using every trick, and I mentioned this again, how she just is able to play with her voice and it just
switch up her tone.
Yeah, and she's really using that, and then that sexy little saxophone towards the end. And throughout the song really does the song justice, and as like the musicality portion of it. And I always say this: I love when you can use live instruments, but still make it feel studio. So for me, Distance does the job.
All right, so my next favorite is "Love Came Down." I love the drive of the song with her sweet lyrics. The hook is so catchy. I immediately remembered it after listening to it the first time, and the song is all about being in a bad place until someone came around and love came down and it saved you, you know? Yes. So definitely a dope song. Definitely check it out. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think.
All right, well, my last and final song is the first song on the album, How Many Years is it going to take me to get over you? Now, I thought it was a Stevie Wonder, PJ Morton type moment, but it's actually Mr. Mark Ronson, who we have to shout out. He's done amazing work with Solange and Bruno Mars and Amy Winehouse. So shouts out to Mark Ronson, who did an amazing production job on this song. Make sure you guys drop down in the comments and let me know y'all ride with that one. How many years it's gonna take?
All right, so honorable mentions. I'm gonna try to make this very quick and very brief. All I Ever Wanted. I just love the melodies in that song. October Sky is another favorite of mine.
Yeah.
I love the descriptions that were used. Pictures of us hidden in a layer of dust on the mantle right by the cigarettes that I smoked since you left, because you said you had to fly in your October Sky. So dope, y'all. Yeah. So dope. Also, Louie Bag was one of my favorites.
All right.
And then the follow-up song, One More Smile. Definitely gave, like we talked about before, some Erykah Badu vibes, and also in the beginning a little bit of Macy Gray, in my opinion. And then Paranoia Purple, just so pretty and so subtle. Camarray, what about you?
I had Stand, which we already talked about with Zay. Okay. So let's go ahead and give Yebba doing her numbers. Her numbers. We ain't gonna give it a grade yet. All right. Let's start with her vocals.
All right, vocals definitely on point. Love her vocals, gave her a 5. We talked enough about it.
Ain't nobody got to talk about that woman vocals. She got a 5. Next.
All right, for the lyrics, I think it was very strong lyrics. I talked about some of the different lyrics that I love. I gave a 4.75.
I gave her a 5. Shouts out to Smino, who you already know. Shouts out to A$AP Rocky,
yes,
who blessed her on it. And there were some, I love, again, songs that are deep and all that, but you can still understand what the hell she's talking about. She's not talking about the sun and the moon and the stars and the earth. So lyrics for me got a 5.
All right, production I thought was definitely great. I did mark off because I feel like I didn't get to feel Yebba the way that I know Yebba. And I wanted to feel a little bit more of the live version of Yebba. And some of the songs just her vocals felt a little muddy. And I wanted to hear that rawness. And I get that they're trying to give her some pop, put her more on the pop side, and you can't hear as much of that. But it kind of took me, set me back a little bit. But I still gave a 4 for production because I think it was overall it was good.
All right, 4.75 from me. I love a lot of the background vocals that we mentioned tucked in the background and giving this ethereal, just take it somewhere so high like John Legend. I love that. Musical production and vocal production, very solid for me, so 4.75.
All right, the sonic flow flowed very well. I give a 4.75. It was definitely on point for me.
Well, I hit her with a 5, y'all. Listen, this album took me in.
Yes.
Grammy Album of the Year. I need her to win. She killed it. So, with that being said, that gives her an average of
4.78.
4.78, which gives her a grade of, can we get a drum?
Percentage.
Oh, a percentage, I'm sorry.
Of 95%.
Yes.
And getting a little ahead of himself.
Can we get a drum roll, please? Oh, we making it hot.
What's her grade, Camarray? What's her grade?
Her grade is an A, like the last letter of her name, which is technically the first letter of her name, Abigail. Shouts out to Abigail. You got that A. We in the A. Shouts out to Yebba for Dawn. What an amazing
definitely a great album. I'll definitely continue to listen to it.
I'm going to listen to it right now. But before I leave up out of here to go listen to Yebba again, we have to invite you to please subscribe to our channel here at the Music Report Card. Make sure you hit this video with a like. Drop down in the comments to let your voice be heard. Let us know your favorite songs. Let us know if we got it right on the grade. All of that. You know what I'm saying? Share this video with your family and friends. And last but not least, turn on the notification bell, baby.
Make sure you're notified when we're posting a new video.
That's right. Now, until next week. I'm your boy Camarray.
And I'm Zaiah.
We'll talk to y'all next time.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
What we do here is go back.